Please note, Julie's Girl, a late scratching, injured in the pens. Number 12, Julie's Girl, a late scratching, injured in the gate. The others off and running. Reactive, the favourite, is right there. They are followed further back by Lateral Dancer. Powder Keg is on the outside. Destined for Dawn trying to get over from that wide draw. Stormatics between the two. Mr. Persuaders near the rail. They are followed further back by Kursal. Kursal at this stage is about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Then comes HANJI. Further back in the running at this stage is Roy's Disprin. And then comes Roy's Dream and Nutcracker. As they move to the 700 metre marker, Destined for Dawn's going along a good clip, a length and a half leader. At the rail is Reactive, the favourite. On the outside of that, Lateral Dancer. Mr. Persuader has the white blinkers, then Powder Keg, 3 lengths Stormatic Kursal. Further back is HANJI, the others are way back. As they turn into the home stretch, Destined for Dawn the leader. Reactive's now asked to get after that leader. Lateral Dancer towards the inside, trying to run on Roy's Disprin. They're followed further back by Powder Keg. It's Destined for Dawn, but Reactive is now starting to find his best stride as they come to the 200. Destined for Dawn and Reactive, there's nothing in it. Reactive now takes it up. HANJI's coming with a terrific run. And here's HANJI with a big run's going to collar them all. HANJI got up to win it. Second Reactive and Destined for Dawn. Well, these two are going eyeball to eyeball, toe to toe, Destined for Dawn and Reactive, and then came HANJI. Just takes off, and HANJI gets up to win, going away number 2 from the Paul Gatsby stable. 11.90 the win, 2.50 a place under Brandon Arena, and HANJI goes on to score by about a half length. Second, the Toad favourite, number 1 Reactive. Destined for Dawn, number 4, runs into that third position. Fourth, number 5 Stormatic. Further back in the running is Roy's Dream, and they were followed by Lateral Dancer, and then came Powder Keg. Scratched at the start was Julie's Girl. Kursal is further back in the run, and then came Nutcracker. We'll take a look at that head-on. Reminder that there is the carryover of the quartet in the last race. Here we have it, Reactive and Destined for Dawn, but look at the white blinkers of HANJI really taking off and comes to mow them all down to win, going away. Back to the studio.
Paul Gatsby has got one on the board, and this time it's the son of Admire Main, bred by Summerhill Stud. And well done to W.A. Haynes and Beth, I see, involved with the son of Admire Main. So well done to her as well. She's a big part of Paul's team. And Brandon Arena timing it to the tee. Firstly, before we touch on the win from this horse, what a ride.
Yeah, it was not just because he won, but it was a good ride. You know, it's so hot out there today, and I said to Brandon, this horse is very lazy. He takes a lot of riding. It's a little bit sharp for him. Do your best. And he did that.
Coming back to the horse, he hasn't been himself his last 2 runs.
No, look, his last run he was a bit unlucky. Nothing went right. And Louis came back and just said, I rode a bad race. I said, well, I'm glad you said it, but yeah, everything went wrong for him. And the 2 runs before that, he just hated the poly, and which we've learned now. He's better on the grass. He should have run a lot closer last time on the grass, and then today is back to the grass. So if you took his last run before that, he was 2nd and 4th on the grass, so not too bad. We fancied him today.
Well done here, Paul, and give our best to, I think, Haynes and, of course, Beth as a partner as well.
Well, you know, thanks very much. I mean, especially to Beth. She puts all the work in at the stable, as you know. And I can't thank her enough. And it's nice for her to have a winner today. You know, she lost her puppy yesterday, day before yesterday, and this maybe go a little way to making up a little bit for that.
Well done.
Thanks.
Paul Gatsby, let's get Brandon Arena in. It's a double for Brandon, and this time it's for Paul Gatsby. The instructions were, this horse needs a lot of riding, and you just sat where you were comfortable.
Yeah, he got a good break from the start and found ourselves about 4 or 5 lengths off what I thought was a danger, Mr. Evelyn's horse, and he was going pretty well. I gave him a little shake up at about the 500 and it was there. and he was always going to get there with the kick he was giving me.
Just going over the final 400 meters or so, what was your thinking? Were they going too quick? Were you going to reel them in?
I know that other horse of Mr. Evelyn's that he tends to stop close toward the line, so I was just waiting for them to stop, and at the same time he was kicking into his overdrive, a very good win. All my commands he responded well.
Anything at the back for you? We got a quartet carry over there. You got a rider in the last?
I had to ride Zaida, but she scratched due to the poor draw, and she wasn't too well this morning. So I hope she gets better. She's a nice horse to follow. But while I'm on here, well done to Wendy, Mr. Puller, and well done to Beth. Wendy's got a bit of tonsillitis, and Beth having a bad day yesterday. I hope this cheers him up.
Well, now you can go and shout the Proteas home.
Thanks very much, Deez. And again, well done to Zorgfleet Wines, and well done to Victor Togera, top agent.
Well played. Brandon Larina, number 2, HANJI, has come through to close off the jackpot here. Back in second was Reactive, and then minor positions, I think it was 5 Stomatic and 4 Destined for Dawn. One more to go, closing off the place accumulator and pick 6. That's up next. It is race number 8 at 17:15. A reminder, we got a quartet maxi pool carryover to the lucky last, and they estimate that puts to reach R500,000. Get involved in the bet, and that bet is the quartet in the lucky last.